playing on Holy One family. Just playing for the Prophet. Yeah. Because this is a baby. It won't even take 2 minutes if she... All the ones that I saw over there, none of them were infected. Oh, sorry for that. Was that because of the light or the setting? Not yet. I don't think so. Well, I don't know whether you could say nature is wonderful, nature is cruel, because the baby has to survive. Yeah. So this is where I say it's wonderful. Yeah. So nature is wonderful.
Yes, sir.
You believe Jesus is a co-equal part of a Trinity, yeah?
No, I believe he's the Son of God. I don't believe they're 3 in 1.
What does that even mean? Is the Son of God God?
No.
Is he part of God?
Yes.
Right, so you believe in Trinity then, yes? Okay, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are co-equal, but 3 distinct persons.
Okay, there you go, yeah.
All right, what does the Quran say about that?
I'm not sure.
It says he's not.
Okay.
Okay, so do you accept the Quran as a reliable source of information?
I would, but I don't know the history of the Quran.
All right. For your belief as a Christian, you don't need the Quran. It's irrelevant. Okay. The Gospel of Barnabas talks about Jesus Christ and such. Do you believe that Gospel of Barnabas is a reliable source of information?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Okay, the Gospel of Barnabas, one of the apocryphal books, speaks about Jesus Christ. Leave Islam every single year.
It is going to become an avalanche.
24% of Muslim youth are leaving Islam.
A tsunami.
Your child is going to become an apostate. Now, let's be generous and help out our friend Ali Dawa.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Actually, I played in the beginning this video. I just saw it, somebody sent it to me. And I like this part on it where the Muslims telling us about how many Muslims leave Islam every day. It's really horrible, and you Muslims should do something about it. I mean, first of all, those numbers are absolutely false, because I believe the number is way bigger. But let us hear it again.
Researchers show that over 100,000 Muslims leave Islam every single year.
You potato, You potato. You potato. Al Jazeera TV said 661 something leave Islam every hour. Where those potatoes are getting their numbers from? And hold on, I heard that you want to debate apostate prophet. I mean, I want to know why all of them, they are lined up there and my channel is empty. What a little girl you are. Be a man once in your lifetime. By the way, your voice sounds good with, what he said. We are proud of that. I mean, really, David Woody did it really good. We are proud of that. You are proud of what, you idiot? You want to debate an atheist? Come here, come here, come here. Welcome, everybody. Our topic today is the dark history of the most famous, Tetas, Muhammad Prophet. I mean, the Muslim, they make a graphic making fun of Santa Claus. You know, I want to ask the Muslims, when you make a video or you make a graphic, thank you, Sheikh Uthman, by the way, you always give finger to Allah. This is the best thing about you. When you made this graphic, did you think that we are going to use it against your Prophet? Now, Muslim cannot say, this is our graphic we made. You are making mockery of us. We use the same graphic to describe your Prophet. The dark history of Muhammad. Take into consideration that Santa Claus, Santa Claus is like, there is a true part of it and there's a fiction part of it, right? But the true part of it, Saint Nicholas, is not a rapist. He never have a wife, she is 6 years old. He don't go after children to set them in their laps so he can play with them. He don't suck the tongues. He don't go to his own son's house and he flirt with the wife when the husband is not there. And then he forced the son to divorce her so he can F her. So if Santa Claus have a dark history or Christmas, what is the history of Muhammad? I decided to make it like a series of the dark history of Muhammad. And you know what? Here we don't do what the Abdul do. They do monologue, like the Christian, they debate themselves, they win the debate, and etc. Here we go. We are going to open our sky. Even though I'm not planning to stay long today, but maybe we can get a good shot from a good, smart Muslim. However, if you are a Muslim Muhammadan who worship Muhammad and kiss his stone, and you could not be witnessing our live broadcast today, we will be live tomorrow. And you can leave your comment down in the section so we can answer it tomorrow. Do Muhammad, the Muslim, they keep saying to us, the Muhammadan, that Muhammad is a trustworthy. As-Sadiqul Ameen. This is something we heard since we were kids, but the more we grow up in age, the more we notice that Muhammad is not a trust and he never was worthy. To the point, even his wife, she ran away with a Christian guy. His own wife, she got apostate from the garbage of Islam and she ran with this, a person who is not a Muslim. A woman, she said to Muhammad, describe him as a suqa. Suqa mean trash, a piece of trash. When Muhammad, he asked her to sleep with him, look what kind of a prophet he is. Even she knew that she might be killed because Muhammad is a filthy man. The dark history of Muhammad is going to be exposed more and more. And thanks to Allah and his followers, everything is written in your books, not in ours. And I know the best scenario for Muslims in order to get Muhammad looked like Santa Claus. This is why, this is what Muhammad do. The Muslims, they try to make Santa Claus ugly. When Santa Claus never kidnapped women and raped children, this person bring happiness even to Muslim children. And as we see in Bahrain, in Emirat, in Saudi Arabia, actually in Bahrain just a few days ago, in the Christmas day, we have the first Christian service in a church official, huge church. Thousands of people attend in Bahrain. So when their leaders, they are welcoming Christmas, and nobody of their leaders dare to say what they say. We laugh at them because everybody knows who is the child molester. I challenge this potato, the finger boy, the burqa, to point his finger at Santa Claus raping children like he's a prophet. Can you? So I believe that the darkness of the history of Muhammad should be revealed. And now we are going to use your own graphic, so Muslim cannot say, oh, we are making cartoon for Muhammad. This is a graphic you made. Thank you, Sheikh Uthman. From now on, this is Muhammad in every video I make. Isn't it, this is amazing? I'm not good in Photoshop. You Muslims are very good in it. You Photoshop everything. We show you the hadith. This hadith is da'if. The hadith says Hasan, it's da'if. It says authentic is da'if. Photoshop. The sun set in murky water, we Photoshop the sunset. It's not setting in murky water. This is how it appeared to the guy. How come in the Quran doesn't say so? Photoshop religion. So we have our Skype open. If there is any Muslim here there, to call me. Look at them. They are lined up to, this guy, what's his name? Bomber or something like this. Kidney, whatever his name. David Wood. Somebody talk to David Wood, man. This guy, he's making those Abdul famous. They are just a bunch of strippers. Stop doing that, David Wood. Come on. I mean, this is really, this guy, David Wood, he is very good at making short videos. But he brings the most dumbest people who know everybody listen to them. And then he make them famous. Mimi Hijab was no one. He's a stupid. He's an idiot. He's a street boy. David would make him rich and famous. This is what he do. Stop doing that. At least when you want to debate somebody is a scholar. This bomber, he don't even have a high school. You see, I open my Skype, says anyone can call me. I don't call it debate. We call it a conversation. You can call it a debate if you want. We don't make it official to make them famous. Anyone can call me. Now, if there is anyone would like to call me, they are lined up, they want to debate apostate prophet. They are lined up, they want to talk to David Wood. But here, nobody. There's a song I sing from time to time. Like, nobody knows, nobody. Abdul, where is the brave Muslims and the courage and the knowledge? My Skype is open. If you are a Muslim, just text me, tell me I'm a Muslim, and I'm going to call you immediately. And immediately is not like Muhammad when they ask him a question, he says, I'm waiting for Jibreel. Immediately mean immediately. So who was a Muslim, Muhammadan, who liked to kiss Blackstone is willing to call me? And thank you again for the graphic. The dark history of Muhammad. Who can prove to us that Muhammad have anything good on him? Just anything, just mention anything of your choice. And actually, let me make it simple. If you don't call accepting the challenge, that means you accept that you cannot refute the challenge. Is that fair, people? We are making a challenge live on air. We do not know who is going to call us. So why they will not accept the challenge if they are sure of what they believe? Any Muhammadan? Okay, any half Muhammadan? Anyone? Anyone? Any half one? Where is the sheikh? So you Muslims agree then that nobody can defend Muhammad. He'd have a dark history. He is an evil person. So nobody is lying then. It's you who's lying. You are brave to make statements in front of those who do not know the history of your prophet. Here we have all the laundry of Muhammad. Name one underwear in any color you want, and I challenge you to challenge me to show you a story about it. Do we have any Muhammadan? The amazing prophet, the trustworthy prophet. Do you remember the guy he called me last time? Actually, it was a girl. His son, I think he was acting, claiming to be a guy, The trustworthy prophet, and most of you think he's a kid, but the name in Skype, it says Nasreen, which means it's the name of a girl. So, I don't know which moment in the previous video, so we can play it, so we can laugh. The trustworthy prophet, and he didn't want to talk about it. He said, hold on, you said trustworthy, let's stop, investigate. You see what the Muslims do with Muhammad and the black stone worshippers, the pagan Muslims, you give them a microphone, and this is what they do with the Christians. They flood you with statement, and Christians don't stop them to investigate. Let us see what you say. So they put 100 things to answer one thing, which is not even an answer. It's just a speech. So the prophet was the most trustworthy, as you know. Like what I know the opposite. Let us stop. He says, no, this is not the topic, don't stop. And then we start showing them the reference. This is not reliable. Their books is not reliable. Can you believe in this religion? Their own book is not reliable. Any Abdul? This is the only religion who says our book is not reliable. Just to Photoshop to Muhammad. They are trying to Photoshop Muhammad by saying our books is full of lies. Well, I agree. Your books is full of lies, including Muhammad is a prophet. I agree with you. All your books is a lie. Have you ever heard of a God, he said to himself, may Allah forgive you? Like, what the heck? Abdul in the comment section, he says, how Jesus says that my father is greater than me? If there is someone above God? This is a smart Abdul. You know what happened to Abdul when he started thinking? He got diabetes. His sugar is so high. Okay, Abdul, I will go with you. How there is God can be above God. But this is Trinity. Jesus speaking to the Father. And that's why he's called the Father. Who is the Father? The Father. Who is the Son? The Son. So usually the word the Father itself is telling you that Jesus is speaking to the Father as a Father, which means he himself acknowledging that he is the Son and is speaking to the Father. And always my Father is the one who have authority and the one I do what he wished me to do. But remember, the Bible says that God, he humbled himself, so he took the image and the form of a human. So Jesus is the image or the visible image of the invisible God. But I cannot understand that God who have no Trinity, yet he is saying to himself, may Allah forgive you. I could not believe it that there's an Abdul in YouTube, he says Allah, he says, this is the translation says, pray for, not to. Allah, he pray for people, not to. Take a note, please. As if it make a difference. Pray for or not to. Allah pray for who? Lunch, hello. My friend, I did not say anything about the word garbage. This is your own words. I did not use Muhammad as garbage. I said the teaching of Islam is garbage, and I have a high respect for garbage because they can be used for recycle. Your prophet is not recyclable. Can you recycle him? By the way, your prophet, he said that graves, the earth will not consume the grave, the body of a prophet. Did you check his grave to see if he is still there or he became consumed and he became rust and dust? Huh? Secondly, as long you are talking about garbage, and I don't know why you are using this word. Remember, when you talk to Christian Prince, anything you say is going to use against you. Did he use the word garbage? Why you do that? Why? Look what happened now. You're a prophet, say sallallahu alayhi wasallam, please. They pray on him, he's God. You're a prophet, he take literally shower with garbage. Why you mention the word garbage? Why? Why you did that? Look, it was your choice, not mine. You remember I told you anything you say, any underwear you choose of Muhammad, it doesn't matter what the color is, I will show you a story about it. That's what I meant. Now you mentioned that you're a prophet wearing underwear of a garbage. What kind of a prophet? He jumped in a water full of garbage. And this is your translation. I wish it's mine. You see, if this is mine, look, Abdul saying stop lying. Guys, look at this. This Abdul, he is saying to me, stop lying. And I'm showing him the hadith in the screen from his Islamic website, in his Islamic book. Christian Prince, stop lying. Brother Tita, they're the person in the Prince. And that guy, he don't give the line. Exactly. I'm showing the hadith number. It says Hassan, good. Hassan is one of the grandsons of Muhammad names, which is good. Stop lying, Christian Prince. I'm going to get you, but the prophet at that time, he was using garbage with it very clean. Exactly. There's a garbage which is clean and garbage not clean. Exactly. Other example, if you go to this area, where? To a rich area. Where? What does that mean? If you go, example, to Hollywood, and actors living there, okay, don't you know that their garbage is very, very nice and smells so good? So your prophet used to jump in the dumpster of a rich people only. Exactly. And now I get you butted. Are you there, Mr. Lunched? Hello? Look, your name is Hello? Hello, Malo. How do you do? Every Muhammad waiting for you. Can you call me different Muhammad? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. Hello, how are you? Garbage upon you. So the prophet, he said, it was said, O Messenger of Allah, do you perform wudu from a well which the bodies of dogs, like what? Like what? The body of dogs? I mean, they are not even living dogs. Those are dead dogs. Like, they don't even cannot talk no more. Who cares of the water was garbage? What difference does it make for in your life? Look at this. Guys, somebody called the United Nations. I think we need to print this statement in the top of the United Nations so we can support the environment. Christian Prince, who cares if the water was garbage? What difference does it make to your life? I mean, look at the refutation. Look at this. What I can do, I got defeated. What that will do to me ain't different anyway. Come on, like you don't jump in that garbage water. That's deep. That's really deep. My friend, I think I need to learn from you how to debate. Where do you get your skills from? You must be a genie. I was wondering this name, why it's so long and have numbers. 560? So you are genie number 560, admit it. Is it true, by the way, that your prophet, he met with a bunch of genie and he recited Quran for them and they converted to Islam? Is that true? And as usual, nobody was there. Everything happened when there's nobody was there. Man, genie converted to Islam. Actually, yeah, hold on. Not only the genie converted to Islam, Shaitan, he converted to Islam. And not only he converted to Islam, he ordered the prophet and he gave him good commands. Like, can you believe it? The prophet, he received command from the devil. Look at this, look. And now this guy, he will say to me, what difference does it make for you if the prophet received command from the devil or not? What's the difference for you? You must be from India, my friend, aren't you? You're very fast in talking. I like Indian people. I like their curry too. But the best I like about Indian people is their movies. Like you will watching an action movie, suddenly there's 10,000 people from the middle of nowhere dancing and singing. Like, where in the world did those come from? Don't ask, don't tell. This is exactly what happened in Islam. Nobody question anything. It's an Indian movie. I mean, can you tell me where those 10,000 people they are dancing coming from? The guy was alone. The woman, she was alone with him, and supposedly they are meeting secretly. And then suddenly in the background, there's like 12,000, 20,000, I have no idea how many. All of them, you know, I like the Indian music, by the way. It's nothing wrong with it, but the story doesn't make any sense. That is the Quran. That's it. The Prophet said, as long as the Prophet said, it makes sense. Indian movie. By the way, I don't understand what is behind the name Bollywood. What does that mean? They made the movies from Bolly and they put wood with it. I'm not sure why the name is like Bollywood, Hollywood. What is that, man? Secretly, the Muslims soon, they will find a verse in the Quran about it and they will say scientific discovery. Just wait, it's coming. Realize you had no response for my reply because you learn not to reply. Whatever you say is going to be used against you as and supposedly he being wise now, he's not going to respond. So why you responding? By the way, I want to go to India one day, you know. I love Indian people. They are nice people. And I like Indian food, but too spicy. Oh boy. And you eat Indian food, you will meet Allah personally. Literally. You will feel like you are in hell with Allah. Join the scenery. So do we have any Abdul would like to call us and prove to us that Muhammad, he don't have dark history? I mean, we did not start. We found that Muhammad jumped in the garbage. He takes shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. And the top of that, he received command from the devil. Yeah, my friend, Muhammad, he make a difference for our life. This is why. Let me tell you about the difference of Prophet Muhammad in our life. Thank you for giving me some help. Let us see how Muhammad make a difference for our life. As an example, I have to take off my shoes and my belt when I go in the airport. Just because of Muhammad. Additional to that, we have to wait for many hours for security check because Muhammad was a very peaceful prophet. If you speak in the airport in Arabic, everybody will look at you. I have my mother, my poor mother, she was reading the Bible in Arabic. The woman next to her, she decided to move because she said she thought she was reading Quran. So do you see the impact of this filthy scumbag prophet? I hope I help you with the answer. Even your own government, they have an army to watch true believers to arrest them and even kill them. This is why a true believer in Islam, none of those people who you see in YouTube is a true believer. The true believer, they will practice Islam, but none of them practice Islam. Do this guy as an example practice Islam? Do he dare to beat any women? Do he dare in America? Do he dare? Do he dare to have 4 wives? Do he dare to say we will force the Christian to pay jizya? Do he dare? Do he dare we should say we should kill those who they don't believe in Allah and the last messenger? They don't. Because simply they don't. They are cowards. Do we have any brave Abdul? If you are a Christian and you text me, I will block you immediately. Don't text me. Cowards, potatoes, and here we are exposing the history, the filthy history of your prophet. And none of you can really refute us. This is the truth. And by the way, just to let you know, we don't hate the Muslims and we will never hate them. We believe that Muslims are victims of the filth of Muhammad. My friend, I am not the one who is calling your prophet filthy. It is you. Okay, hold on. If I asked you, Mr. Lunch Head, is sin in the Quran considered filthy? Is sin in the Quran considered filthy? I want an answer. Who is a Muslim want to help us? Is sin in Islam considered filthy or good? The answer, no. In Islam, sin is a grateful or a great fruit of the Muslim. What Islam did, he called the Christian, the Jews, the Hindus, the Buddhas filthy, najis. In the same time, they said to you, stop calling our prophet filthy. So why we cannot call the one who called us filthy, call him filthy? Now we can prove it. In the same time, this filthy prophet is the one who promoted every filthy thing to make it legal. As an example, some Muslims, they get upset from me when I say to them, sons of muta. Okay, why you get upset? They say to you, muta mean prostitution. So if muta is a prostitution, why your prophet promote muta? Why your God, he allow you to rent a woman for 3 days, 3 nights? Any Muslim? Any Muhammadan? Is it filthy to be a prophet of God and promoting that you can sleep with the women for 3 days, 3 nights, and you pay her money? And you pay her money, not just to sleep. It's not a boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not a favor for free. It is not a a friend relationship. It is business. So if Muhammad is not filthy, how he is sent by God, and then his God told him, tell your followers that Muslim women, they can rent themselves to anyone who can afford it. Is that filthy or great? Notice, until now, zero Abdul dare to call me. The Quran doesn't call me filthy. I think you are not a Muslim. Just let me block you. No, the Quran called me najis. You are stupid. I will put you into block. I think you're just trolling. Because any Muslim, he knew that the Quran says anyone who is not a believer is najis. The Quran does not say that you are filthy. Stop lying. Troll. Like your prophet. وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ نَجِسٌ, chapter 9, verse 28. The verse after it, it says, kill the Christians, kill the Jews, until they pay you money. Doesn't say nowhere in the Quran it says you to all, does it? Just give me a second. Forgot. I'm cooking. This is what happened to you when you are cooking and you go live on air. You forgot about everything. But thank God, nothing burned. You see, I am cooking here, Muhammad, and I'm cooking in the kitchen something else. Now, who is a Muhammadan? I smelled like what? Did I forget something? Unbelievable. But thank God it's perfect. Yummy, yummy. So do we have any Abdul? Anyone? What are you cooking? Well, here I'm cooking Muhammad. This is what you care for now. Don't think I'm going to invite you to eat with me. First of all, shouldn't you ask me if my food is halal? I mean, look at this stupid religion. They worry about eating pork, but sleeping with the children is okay. They worry about eating pork, but renting a woman for one night stand is okay. I mean, look how decent we are. Brother, we don't eat pork. I'm telling you. That's all what you need to know. Hey, brother, so what do you think about renting women for boom boom? Brother, as long you are doing it halal, this is halal fun. Do you remember when Zakir Naik, he says halal fun? The guy, he said to him, well, if music is haram, watching TV is haram, watching movie is haram, so what is halal? How we can have fun? Zuzu, he said to him, oh, hold on, I will give you the answer. Brother, it have to be halal fun. What? What does that mean? Okay, you know what? I will give you a second chance opportunity. Who is a Muhammadan? He can call us and tell us what is halal fun. I like halal fun. Is that including renting women for one night or two night stand? And this is supposedly legal? And this is halal?
The brother asked a very important question that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
Unbelievable. Okay, I want to have halal fun. How much? Halal fun, here we go in front of us. And by the way, in case you do not know, the Muslim, they call what they call marriage. All those activities, they call it marriage. The wajib friend, like you supposedly marry a friend, but in fact, she is not your wife. You don't even sit with her in one house. When you are horny, you call her, you go to the hotel. They call it zawaj friend. They have a zawaj, it's called zawajul misyar. They have a marriage, travel marriage. Like you go to different country, like carrying your laptop. Why you want to carry your wife with you? You go to the hotel, you tell them, I am going to stay here for 2 weeks. Can you find me a wife for 2 weeks? This is Islam. And I challenge any Muslim to say that's not true. And supposedly the purpose is to be lawful sex. Look how lawful. This is why if you go in hotels, you will see a bunch of women, prostitutes, waiting in front of the hotels, especially fancy hotels. And they are wearing hijab. But why she is wearing hijab? Because those are halal wives. You come to the hotel, she said, do you want to marry a woman for 2 weeks? And let us agree how much you will pay me. And supposedly this is marriage, brother. Do we have any Abdul? Musnad Ahmad, you see, the Musnad Ahmad, it is not considered from if you go right now, let us show you. The one is asking about Sahih and Da'if Hadith. Let me do this. If you search in Google for the Sahih, there are 6 books or 6 writers. All right? There are 6 writers. And then you will see it says the 6 authentic books of Hadith. If you go down here, the Muslim, they will not consider Musnad Ahmad as one of them. But just show you the irony. The Muslim, when they quote for you that there is no white, there is no black, there is no etc. The best of you is the one who is etc. to Allah. This is from that book. The Muslim, they consider, and this hadith actually specifically, this hadith not only is weak, there's no proof of it. So Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Abi Dawood, An-Nasa'i, Ibn Majah, those are the 6 hadith, which is authentic. But now we are quoting for them from those books, still they say, we don't accept them. Do you believe that Jesus Christ and the Father, Yahweh, is the same? I don't know what you mean by the same. We Christians, we believe in Arabic, we say uqnum. In English, they say a person. So we believe that the Father is not the same person as the Son. This is why the Son is called the Son and the Father called the Father. All right? Let us see. There's a Muslim trying to call us, maybe. I'm guessing that this is a Muslim from Nigeria. Let us see. Maybe. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Hello?
That's Daddy Ultimate. Run,
Here we go.
motherfucker.
Did I tell you? Did he say the F word?
Yes.
Why you say the F word?
Because you're a motherfucking runner.
You are a son of Muta. Explain to us, explain why I don't speak to filthy people like you. A person is calling me to defend his religion. He don't believe in his religion. He don't believe in the interpretation. He don't believe in the hadith. And the first word he said to me, the F word. Son of Muta. From their fruits you shall know them. They are the same as their prophet. So imagine this person was one of the companion of Muhammad. He wanted to debate a Christian, so he said to him the F word. That's not really strange, by the way. Muhammad, he said to a person who he don't like what he is proud about, tell him to go and bite the penis of his father. So why this ultimate fart from Nigeria? I don't know. He's from where in Nigeria? I think from Ghana. I'm not sure. Why he would be better? He is filthy the same as his prophet. So this is the Muslim that you got to. Yes, Ultimate, how are you?
Yeah, that's your daddy. You see me?
Yeah, I see you. Here we go. Let us laugh. Why you say the F word? Why you say the F word?
I'm saying you calling us Abduls. You calling us son of Mutas.
Okay, so is Muta bad?
So then what is the F word?
Is Muta bad?
I said you calling me a son of Muta, right?
Is Muta bad?
Knowing that your dad didn't marry your man till she was 50.
Hold on. So are you saying that Muta is bad?
I said you were calling us son of Mutas, right?
You are a son of Muta.
I'm just saying. What is you said?
Hold on. Is it in the Quran chapter 4 verse 24 says you are a son of Muta?
I said you're telling us son of Mutas, right?
Yes.
Am I a son of Muta?
I'm reading the Quran. The Quran says that every one of you is son of Muta. Chapter 4 verse 24. Open and read it.
Read it. Liar.
Read it. You read it. Aren't you the one who came to be? Aren't you the one who came to be a sheikh? Aren't you the one who came to be a sheikh?
Can you see me? I'm in the car city.
You're in the bathroom now. Who cares?
I am
a sheikh.
I am video calling you.
A sheikh who don't remember his Quran.
I am video calling you.
So first of all, you're driving. First of all, you are not driving. You are in the parking lot. You have no excuse. Doesn't make any difference if you are home or in the car.
Read the verse.
Read for me chapter 4, verse 24.
How am I read it? I don't have it with me.
Why you don't have it?
Why?
Open it
If
now
you're
and
going
read
to
it.
challenge someone, you should always have the Quran.
I don't have the book with me.
I will give you 5 minutes to read and I will call you back. Is that okay?
I don't have a 5 minutes. What did you
have 5 minutes? You don't have 5 minutes for Allah? You don't have 5 minutes for Allah?
Look around me. It got trees and things.
So
I am not with me.
He is in the bathroom. He is in the bathroom. Okay, when you come back, when you are home, call me then. You are just making an excuse and you are against son of Muta. It's not me who's saying that. This is the Quran. When a coward he say, we are making things up, we laugh at you. Here we go. This is your Quran. And this is the interpretation for the Quran. And now he will say, oh, this is a stupid Muslim saying that. So if a stupid Muslim saying that, we'll answer the Muslim who is saying that. And all the Muslims saying that, only you who don't say it. Because you are a false Muslim. Is that your book? Is that your religion? Is that your prophet saying any woman, any man, they can stay together for 3 days, 3 nights? So what the excuse will be? Oh, those are the stupid Muslims saying that. I don't agree with this. Who are you? You are nobody. You should seek with your money, marrying women for an agreed period. Zawajul muta. Now the coward, he will say, I don't agree. Who cares? This is your Quran. And this is what it meant. I am in the car right now. I cannot talk to you. I cannot open the verse. I cannot read the verse. But yet he claimed to be a sheikh. And he is in the parking lot. He is not even driving. You call us bid'ah. You are son of Mutahir. We've got the Quran saying so. A Muslim man should seek with his money marrying a woman for agreed period of time, and here in bracket we zoom in so everybody can see it. Zawajul muta. Christian Prince, you are lying. We Muslims don't believe in muta. This is not true. And then if we go to Muslim website to explain more details, look what they will say. Hold on. We are not done. Just give me a second. Christian Prince, do you see what around me? Hey, by the way, where do you get this car from? Did you install it? Or you rented? Ah, you have a Mut'a car. So he's upset for reading for him his book. He is doing Mut'a to the car now. He rented the car for a period of time. Read carefully with me. This is the Muslims, the Muhammadan website, not my website. I have nothing to do with it. alislam.org. The 4 pillars of Mut'a. The 4 pillars. Oh yeah, they have pillars. I mean, and then he continues, says, brother, in Islam, brother, you can rent a woman. What? Read, yes, it's not me who's saying that. In some work, special terms is applied to women who participate in Mut'a. Musta'ajara, or rented women. Why this guy is upset? Can anyone tell me why this guy is upset? And if Mut'a is really ugly and disgusting, and you say this is the F word, well, your prophet is the one who says that your father, he can F your mother for a period of time renting her. This is not my words. Alislam.org, everybody can go check it out. This is not a Christian website. This is not an atheist website. This is have nothing to do with the Jews, with the Hindus, with the Christian, with the atheist. This is a pure Islamic website. Rented women. And this is the link. Here we go. I will post the link for everybody. Alhamdulillah. And then he says, in defining a rental, in the Juris test, it says, It's a gained position of benefit in exchange for a specific sum. And here it says, in general, because in general, the basic aim of a man, or in this kind of marriage, is a sexual enjoyment of women. And in return for his enjoyment, the women receive a certain amount of money or property. And this guy is upset. I will call him. Listen what he will say now. I don't agree with those guys. They are liars. Those are the Arab are a bunch of liars. Muted. So did you see the reference or not? Did you see the reference or not? Did you see the reference?
What reference?
In front of your eyes? What reference?
What reference? I'm not here watching you. What reference?
Hey, just go, stupid idiot. You know, we give you some attention. Anyway, guys, anyone want to watch a comedian? You want to laugh? Search for Ultimate Fort. Just search for that word. And you will die laughing about how this guy, he debated me. Okay. Christian Prince, I cannot call you right now, but are you afraid to show all your follower Quran 16:1-3? My friend, why are you afraid to call me right now? Call me, here we go. And you show it, go ahead. Abdul is not answering. The funny, he's saying, why you are not showing this verse to people? Are you afraid? And you don't want to call? Okay, you call me. We read it together, so everybody will laugh. Can you show chapter 16, verse 103? Okay, let's go there. This is what he said to me here. Let me show you. Christian Prince, I cannot call you right now, but you are afraid to show your follower Quran 16:103. That's deep. Brother, are you sure you want me to show them chapter 16 or only 16:1-3? You want me to show them the full comedy or part of it, brother? Okay, let us go 103. Look at this. And indeed, we know that they who, between two brackets, the polytheist and the pagan, but Muslims are pagan and polytheist. They kiss a black stone and they believe Allah has a partner. His name is Muhammad. This is what Shahada is about. It's only human being who teach him the tongue of the men they were referred is foreign, while the Quran is a clear in tongue in Arabic. This is the most stupid comedian verse again at first. First of all, what is behind this verse? Like Muhammad, he go and he sit with the two Christian slaves. And they are teaching him. And right away after he leave them, he says something he just learned from them. So they said, we know who's teaching him. Because those slaves, they say, we taught him this. The answer of Muhammad is, well, those slaves, they speak Arabic, but they are not really that good in Arabic. And this is supposedly a pure Arabic. Okay, as long as it's a pure Arabic, so why we are debating about the muta? Why you Muslim can't understand the Quran? Why the Quran itself says nobody understands the Quran save Allah? If this is a clear Arabic, do you see how clear it is? And then, just to show you how stupid, the same Quran you are giving me, verse 104 says, verily, those who believe not in ayat, which means the Quran, Allah will not guide them, so Allah will guide who? And guess what? Those verses was about people of Quraysh, and later all of them become Muslims. So this is again a false prophecy of the false prophet. He claimed that Allah will not guide them. And not only that, if we continue reading, it says, and whoever disbelieve in Allah, this is speaking about the apostate, after his belief, except the one who had been forced to leave Islam by force, but the one who lived willingly, Allah will be angry for them forever. Shall I show you how many Muslims went back to Islam after the war of apostate in the history of Islam? Or about the companions, who some of them, they left Islam and they later become Muslims? Did Allah forgive them or not? This is a stupid book, my friend. In the same book, it says that the reason people don't accept Islam, because Allah, He sealed their heart, their ears, and their eyes. So why you are blaming them? Have you ever heard of a stupidity more than this? He is the one who sealed our heart. He is the one who closed our ears. And we are the one to be blamed. Even if a Mufti Mink would call you, you would hang up on him and say he is a trolling. No, I never hang up on any sheikh you call me. Go and see all the history of my debates. Those are kids. They can say whatever they want. And you are a potato. All those who they are sheikh and they call me, you will see my call is there. I never hang up on them. And actually, I am the one who was asking them to stay more. So this is a false excuse. This guy, he don't believe in the hadith. This guy believes the Arab are stupid and they are sons of Mut'ah. This guy, he believes in all the interpretation is fabricated. This guy, he believes that you should not know Arabic to understand the Quran, yet he cannot understand the Quran in Arabic. So this guy is a kid, he's stupid. This is why the first word he said to me, F word. So if this is the best example you have, well then this is, you are telling me that all Muslims are like this. However, I never hang up in somebody he is a sheikh. Never. Never, ever, ever. When I called last time Mimi Hijab, he hung up on me 7 times and he did not let me talk. And he's not a sheikh, he's just a potato. He was so much intimidated, he was afraid that I will ask a question. Did you say that? Did you say that? Hang up on him. Because he was so terrified. He have 7 people waiting for me there, and he put the speaker so people will not hear me far away from his microphone. So whatever I say, only him and those guys there will hear it. They are very much intimidated. Dude, just accept the fact. You never debated. You need a control. Dude, you remind me of you coward. When the prophet, the Christians, they came to him and they keep asking him, when you are going to debate us, and they spend the whole day and your prophet never answer. You want to show you the reference? Coward son of Mut'ah Muhammad. All of you want to debate apostate prophet. All of you want to ambush him. Why you don't ambush me? You go live, I cannot mute you. You are live in your channel. People still can hear you.
He contacted me a long time ago asking if I would debate him, and I said yes.
I never contacted him. I never asked him to debate me. Never. I challenge everybody, this is true. But I never contacted the guy. I did not know his email. Actually, I think once I emailed him, because they shared the email with me from ABN TV, maybe actually. And I think I don't know if I emailed him or not. I'm not sure really. But I made a video about him ordering my book, and this is why he admitted before he even refused to admit that he bought my books. Listen carefully.
And then eventually I bought his book, then I don't want to say anything about him because he's not here.
But supposedly he can say it if I'm there. So he bought my books. He said to himself, "Who am I? Is going to this guy will make me shish kebab in 2 seconds." This guy, he debate everybody. Everybody. And this is in TV. There's nobody will hang up on you. He will be in TV. I will not be now. I will be in the phone. He will be in TV. People will see him. Book 54, Hadith 149. This is where I get you exposed. Why you don't call me Haram Alos Balabos? Why you don't call me and read for me the book you are reading from, so we can laugh? Guys, what do you think about this guy? A guy, he's saying he can get me busted. And I promise you in front of everybody, if you don't go speak the F word and bad language, I will never hang up on you. I hang up on people who make it personal. Do you dare to call me right now or read for me the book you are calling? You are saying you want to read for us, which is going to expose us? Huh? And this is the hadith you want me to show? Are you sure? Abdul, I want you in front of everybody. If you are man enough to call me and read what you just said to me. Do you have the courage? Click and press book 54, Hadith 149. This part when you got exposed, it clearly thought that Cyprus had a big part and you never mentioned it. Cyprus have a big part and you never mention it? Really? Okay. So Al-Jassasa and the Antichrist, they live in Cyprus? You're trying to fix it now. You are trying to fix it, you potato. Are you saying to me that Al-Jassasa and the Antichrist, they live in Cyprus? What Cyprus? And this is the hadith you just quote from me. I'm trying to read the word Cyprus. Where is the word Cyprus there? And actually, this is a proof that your prophet is a fraud. Because if a Dajjal was exist at that time, the Antichrist, and in Cyprus, where is he now? And why he did not come? And then it says here that he is waiting. There is a lake is going to dry soon. Let's talk together about this hadith. Are you sure you are not? You are a Muslim? Because it sounds like you are giving me a hand. I know. This is one of the additional proof that Muhammad is a fraud. A man, he came to him. He started telling him a story. Obviously, it's a fiction story. Muhammad, because he's a fool and he's a false prophet, he listened to the guy's story right away. He went out and he told them that this is what Allah told him, or this is what he received, or this is what is true. And all the story proving that Muhammad is a fraud. Who dare to call me and read it for me? Do you? Any Abdul? Read carefully where Muhammad he get his religion from. Fatima bint Qais, etc., narrated from the Messenger of Allah and now blah 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 blah. That verily Tamim, Tamim, this is that guy, his name is Tamim. He narrated a story to me, and it made me happy. Okay, who is the one who told you the story? A guy, his name is Tamim. Is he an angel of Allah? No. Is he God? No. What is the story saying? And Muhammad, he believed every word in there. It make him happy. It says here,